weather is crazy right now. It's raining. We didn't get any rain for months, and then now it's raining pretty much all the time. Tonight we're getting a lot of cold weather. It's actually going to dip down to freezing by tomorrow morning. And so right now I'm running around and kind of creating some hibernacula with some cypress mulch. Right now I'm back here at a Gulf Coast box turtle enclosure, and going to create some hibernacula right here at the base of this yucca plant. Right now I'm trying to run around and get it all done before the rain moves in, because after the rain moves in, then the cold weather is going to move in later after that. I like to do it right here at the base of this yucca plant because the way that this comes out of the ground, when I pile the mulch up right here, it gives them like a natural little tunnel to get underneath it. Gives them a good spot to. There we go. Smooth this out. There we go. Now the Gulf Coast box turtles have a great place to get in during the cold. Alright, so I still have a limited amount of time to do the rest of these. I've got to do some more up by the big pond, so I'm trying to get it all done. I mean, as you can see, the weather's looking pretty bleak. It's getting windy and it's starting to get cold. I got this morning, it was in the 70s, and now it feels like we're dipping down to the 50s, and we're going to be in the 30s by sunset. Alright, so I'm using these bags of no float cypress mulch. Works really well, and what I'm going to do is take that and put it at the bases of my tropical plants in the corners, and it'll give a place for the turtles to bury in. It'll also protect the plants during the cold. So I think I maybe go to the far corner. That's going to be the hardest place to get to, so might as well do that first. Alright, so trying to do this with the GoPro. As you can see, I made a pile here in the corner, and it's starting to already rain on me, so once it stops raining later in the day, I'm gonna go out there, smooth it out, and then put out the other two bags. But it's about to pour right now, and I've already started catching a cold, so I don't really need to be out in cold and rain. So I'll check back in a minute. Alright, so the rain has let up, and now I'm trying to get in here while I can before it rains again to start working on this hibernacula that I've set up in here by the pond. So I made a big pile right before it rained, and what I want to do is kind of smooth this out a little bit, give the turtles a place where they can kind of get in here. It's still thick, but give them like a nice little spot. And what they'll do is they'll use this mound and burrow into that, give them a nice warm place. And well, even though it's probably in the 50s and cold, the Gulf Coast box turtles are trying to mate. What's up, buddy? Well, that looks like a good time to me. Alright, so now we're going to work on some more mulch. We're going to do it around some of the plants, because I do have banana plants and some tropicals, and one of the best ways to save your tropicals is to kind of do the same thing around the base of them, so that when they do get cold and they do kind of retract and die off, the core around the root mass is going to stay warm. So work on that next. Alright, so it keeps getting colder. I had to get a hoodie. The weather's getting really cold. I had to put on a hoodie. The inclement weather is coming in pretty fast. The rain has produced a lot of wind, a lot of water, and now this really cold, windy stuff. So looks like everything's going to be okay so far. I don't think it's going to get down to freezing, but it's definitely going to get cold enough to where I would like for all my animals to be kind of covered up and safe. So I'm going to finish putting out some mulch and giving them places to bury in. So right here, I actually took an old pot and I kind of created a hide. Let's see, the turtles use that hide, so what I'm going to do is use this mulch and I'm going to kind of pile around it and use what I made. So yeah, the GoPro cut out while I was filming this, but what I did here is I just took that old broken pot. They were already using it as a hide, but I just put this mulch around it. And what that does is that's just going to bring any frost line further away from where they're going. And you know, having all this, one thing that mulch and any really kind of pile of debris does is it actually generates small amounts of heat. So when they go down in there, it's actually going to be warmer down in there than the outside temperature. So put some leaves here to maybe make it look a little more natural. Hopefully freak them out a little less when they do, you know, kind of return back to it. Right now everybody's kind of running around. So it is not warm right now. It's actually windy, wet, and cool, but apparently that is enough to get Gulf Coast box turtles in the mood, so to speak. All right, and so now we're gonna go over here, add a little bit to the base of this banana tree as well. There's also some box turtles in the base of this. I'm just gonna kind of dump it next to them, let them figure it out. Here you go, guys. I'm just gonna kind of work this around here a little bit. They're gonna enjoy that, and they're just gonna dig into that. It's also gonna help out the banana tree. So, all right, back mulch. Let's go. Oy. And over here I have another one of these. So we're gonna put some more mulch. Set this right here. Just gonna use this like right around here. Kind of keep this thing. There we go, like that. Give them a nice place to hide. The corner back here, nice big pile of mulch. They can kind of freely bury into that. And then, God, I don't know what that was. It almost hit me. And then over here, I also took this quarter section of a pot and kind of did the same thing again. I just kind of put all that mulch and stuff around it, created an area that's nice and natural, somewhere that they can get some shelter underneath, and works good. And here's a mud turtle doing what mud turtles like to do this time of year. They'll actually get out and run around. Nice box turtle behind it. So everybody's actually behaving pretty normal. And likely what they're gonna do tonight is to find somewhere to bury up on the hill. A little bit more insulation from the cold. So that's what I've done for today. This should get everything through the next probably month or so. And then just before the real winter hits, I'm gonna come back out and add more. So thanks for watching this video. Like, comment, subscribe, all of that jazz. And happy Halloween. Dirt.